USS Langley. The USS Langley, designated CV-1, was the United States Navy's first aircraft carrier, converted from the collier USS Jupiter in 1920. Its flight deck measured approximately 542 feet, allowing it to launch early fixed-wing aircraft. Langley was primarily used for experimentation, training pilots, and testing carrier operations, including takeoffs, landings, and deck handling techniques. It was equipped with basic catapult systems and cranes for handling aircraft, reflecting early carrier technology. Langley's role laid the foundation for modern naval aviation, demonstrating the strategic value of sea-based air power. USS Lexington. Commissioned in 1927, the USS Lexington, CV-2, was a converted battlecruiser vessel and represented a significant step forward in carrier design. The ship featured a flight deck of around 888 feet and could carry approximately 78 aircraft. Lexington introduced immense flight decks, improved hangar design, and larger catapults to launch aircraft efficiently. It was involved in carrier doctrine development and training exercises, preparing the Navy for potential global conflicts. The Lexington's speed and size allowed it to operate alongside battleships, projecting air power across longer distances. USS Saratoga. The USS Saratoga, CV-3, commissioned in 1927 shortly after Lexington, shared many design features with similar dimensions. Saratoga's flight deck matched Lexington's 888 feet, and the carrier could handle more aircraft, improving operational flexibility. The ship incorporated advanced catapult systems and an early arresting gear system, enabling safer landings for increasingly faster aircraft. Saratoga participated in extensive fleet exercises, honing carrier strike group tactics. Its service in World War II included air support for Pacific campaigns, highlighting the growing importance of carrier-based aviation and naval strategy. USS Ranger. Commissioned in 1934, the USS Ranger CV-4 was the first U.S. aircraft carrier designed from the keel up as a carrier rather than converted from a battlecruiser. Its smaller size limited it to about 70 aircraft, but it featured a fully integrated flight deck and hangar structure optimized for carrier operations. Ranger was equipped with early radar and communication systems to coordinate aircraft launches and recoveries. The ship conducted training missions and supported Atlantic operations, proving the viability of carriers as independent strike platforms rather than auxiliary vessels. USS Yorktown. The USS Yorktown, CV-5, entering service in 1937, combined size, speed, and armament to form a modern carrier capable of frontline combat. Yorktown could carry approximately 90 aircraft and was equipped with upgraded catapults, arresting gear, and anti-aircraft defenses. The carrier played a central role in developing carrier task force tactics, integrating aircraft reconnaissance, strike missions, and fleet defense. Yorktown's innovations allowed for coordinated multi-carrier operations, which became essential during World War II. USS Enterprise. Commissioned in 1938, the USS Enterprise, CV-6, was one of the most decorated carriers of World War II. Enterprise could carry over 90 aircraft and incorporated unarmored flight decks, redundant engine systems, and enhanced radar capabilities. Its design allowed sustained high-speed operations and rapid aircraft deployment in combat scenarios. Enterprise participated in nearly every major Pacific battle, including Midway and the Solomon Islands campaigns, demonstrating the strategic impact of well-equipped, well-handled carriers on naval warfare. USS Hornet. The USS Hornet, CV-8, commissioned in 1941, featured improvements in armor, anti-aircraft defenses, and aircraft capacity over its predecessors. Hornet played a key role in early World War II operations, including the Doolittle raid on Japan, demonstrating the carrier's ability to project air power far beyond the fleet's position. With a flight deck accommodating more than 80 aircraft, Hornet combined speed, defensive systems, and offensive capability, setting new standards for carrier operations during wartime. USS Essex. Commissioned in 1942, the USS Essex, CV-9, was the lead ship of the Essex-class carriers, which became the backbone of the U.S. Navy in World War II. Essex could carry over 90 aircraft and featured enhanced armor, larger flight decks, and improved catapult systems for rapid launches. Its anti-aircraft weaponry was upgraded to counter kamikaze attacks, and its radar systems allowed for better detection and coordination of air operations. Essex participated in numerous Pacific campaigns, providing air support for amphibious landings and strategic strikes on Japanese forces, showcasing the carrier's versatility and endurance in sustained combat. USS Midway. The USS Midway, CV-41, commissioned in 1945, was designed as a post-World War II supercarrier with an armored flight deck and reinforced hull. Midway could carry up to 130 aircraft after later modernizations, and its design included angled flight decks and hydraulic catapults for safer, more efficient aircraft operations. The carrier served extensively during the Cold War, including operations in Vietnam and the Persian Gulf, and underwent several refits to integrate jet aircraft, reflecting the transition from propeller-driven planes to high-speed jets. USS Forrestal. Commissioned in 1955, the USS Forrestal CV-59 was the first supercarrier designed to handle the new generation of jet aircraft. Its flight deck spanned over 1,000 feet, and the ship could accommodate more than 90 aircraft. Forrestal incorporated angled deck technology, steam catapults, and advanced arresting gear, improving the safety and efficiency of takeoffs and landings. It also featured advanced radar, communication systems, and extensive defensive armaments. Forrestal set the standard for modern carrier design and operational capabilities in jet-era naval aviation. USS Enterprise. The nuclear-powered USS Enterprise CVN-65, commissioned in 1961, was the world's first nuclear aircraft carrier. Enterprise could operate for extended periods without refueling, giving it unmatched endurance and strategic flexibility. It carried over 90 aircraft and featured multiple nuclear reactors, advanced radar systems, and reinforced flight decks to support heavy jet operations. Enterprise played key roles during the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Vietnam War, and later Middle Eastern conflicts, demonstrating the strategic advantage of nuclear propulsion and modern carrier technology. USS Kitty Hawk. The USS Kitty Hawk CV-63, commissioned in 1961, was one of the last conventionally powered carriers built for the U.S. Navy. Kitty Hawk could carry over 80 aircraft and included advanced radar systems, improved catapults, and modernized communications equipment. Its operational history spanned the Vietnam War, Cold War deployments, and Operation Desert Storm, where it provided both combat air support and humanitarian assistance. The ship remained in service until 2009, showcasing durability and adaptability across nearly 5 decades of naval operations. USS Constellation. Commissioned in 1961, the USS Constellation CV-64 carried over 80 aircraft and featured state-of-the-art radar and electronic warfare systems for its era. It participated in Vietnam War operations and Cold War missions, maintaining air superiority and strategic flexibility. Constellation's long career demonstrated the effectiveness of technological upgrades, including advanced catapults and flight deck innovations, enabling sustained high-intensity operations until its decommissioning in 2003. USS America. The USS America CV-66, commissioned in 1965, was designed for rapid deployment of large air wings, carrying up to 80 aircraft. Equipped with cutting-edge radar, fire control systems, and communication technologies, America supported combat operations in Vietnam and the Gulf War. Its flight deck allowed efficient aircraft handling and launch operations, and its technological advancements reinforced the U.S. Navy's ability to project power globally. America was decommissioned in 1996 after decades of service in combat and NATO missions. USS Nimitz. Commissioned in 1975, the USS Nimitz, CVN-68, was the lead ship of the Nimitz-class nuclear-powered carriers. It can carry over 90 aircraft and accommodate more than 5,000 personnel, including air wing and crew. Powered by 2 nuclear reactors, Nimitz can operate for over 20 years without refueling, providing unmatched endurance and global reach. The ship features advanced radar systems, electronic warfare capabilities, and robust defensive weapons, allowing it to maintain air superiority in hostile environments. Nimitz has participated in Operation Desert Storm, Operation Enduring Freedom, and Operation Iraqi Freedom, demonstrating strategic flexibility in combat and humanitarian operations. USS Dwight D. Eisenhower. The USS Dwight D. Eisenhower CVN-69, commissioned in 1977, is a nuclear-powered Nimitz-class carrier capable of carrying over 90 aircraft. Its advanced radar, air defense systems, and electronic warfare technology allow it to operate effectively in high-threat areas. The ship supports large-scale naval air operations, including precision strikes, reconnaissance, and carrier-based air superiority. It has participated in Middle Eastern conflicts, NATO exercises, and humanitarian missions, providing rapid deployment capabilities and sustained combat readiness. USS Carl Vinson. Commissioned in 1982, the USS Carl Vinson, CVN-70, is another Nimitz-class nuclear-powered carrier. It can carry over 90 aircraft and more than 5,000 personnel. Carl Vinson integrates modern radar, electronic warfare systems, and defensive weaponry to support high-intensity operations. The ship has been deployed in the Persian Gulf, Afghanistan, and other regions, offering continuous air support, power projection, and rapid response for both combat and humanitarian operations. USS Theodore Roosevelt. The USS Theodore Roosevelt, CVN-71, commissioned in 1986, is designed to carry over 80 aircraft and a complement of more than 5,000 personnel. Nuclear propulsion allows extended deployments without refueling. Advanced radar, communication systems, and air defense technologies ensure operational efficiency in combat and humanitarian missions. Roosevelt has participated in the Gulf War, Operation Enduring Freedom, and multiple NATO operations, serving as a central element in U.S. naval strategy. USS Abraham Lincoln. Commissioned in 1989, the USS Abraham Lincoln, CVN-72, can carry over 90 aircraft and house more than 5,000 personnel. Nuclear-powered, it can operate globally without refueling for decades. Equipped with advanced radar, electronic warfare systems, and high-tech defensive weapons, Lincoln supports sustained air operations, strategic power projection, and humanitarian missions. The ship has been integral in Iraq, Operation Enduring Freedom, and multiple global operations, maintaining readiness for rapid deployment. USS George Washington. The USS George Washington CVN-73, commissioned in 1992, is a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered carrier capable of carrying over 75 aircraft with a crew exceeding 6,000 personnel. Its advanced radar and electronic warfare systems ensure air superiority and operational security. The ship has supported Operation Desert Storm, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and humanitarian relief missions, offering rapid response capability, global strike potential, and strategic presence in multiple theaters. USS John C. Stennis. Commissioned in 1995, the USS John C. Stennis CVN-74 can carry over 75 aircraft and accommodate more than 5,000 personnel. Nuclear propulsion allows long-term deployments without refueling. It features cutting-edge radar, electronic warfare capabilities, and advanced flight deck systems for efficient launch and recovery operations. Stennis has supported operations in Iraq and Afghanistan, demonstrating precision strike capability and strategic naval dominance. USS Harry S. Truman. Commissioned in 1998, the USS Harry S. Truman, CVN-75, is a Nimitz-class nuclear-powered aircraft carrier capable of carrying over 85 aircraft and supporting more than 5,000 personnel. It features advanced radar systems, electronic warfare technology, and robust defensive weapons for air superiority and fleet protection. The Truman has participated in Operation Iraqi Freedom, Operation Enduring Freedom, and numerous global deployments, providing rapid strike capability, humanitarian support, and strategic naval presence. Its nuclear propulsion allows extended operations without refueling, ensuring persistent global readiness. USS Ronald Reagan. The USS Ronald Reagan CVN-76, commissioned in 2003, is a nuclear-powered Nimitz-class carrier designed to carry over 90 aircraft. It integrates state-of-the-art radar, electronic warfare, and defensive systems for maximum operational effectiveness. Reagan has been deployed in Asia, the Middle East, and for humanitarian missions, delivering rapid air support, strategic power projection, and flexible response capability. Its advanced technologies and crew capacity of over 5,000 enable continuous high-tempo operations across multiple theaters. USS Theodore Roosevelt. The USS Theodore Roosevelt CVN-71, although commissioned earlier in 1986, remains an active nuclear-powered Nimitz-class carrier with over 80 aircraft capacity and a crew exceeding 5,000 personnel. Equipped with modern radar, electronic warfare systems, and air defense technology, it maintains global operational readiness. The ship has provided air support in the Gulf War, Operation Iraqi Freedom, and multiple humanitarian missions, demonstrating sustained strategic utility in both combat and non-combat operations. USS Gerald R. Ford. Commissioned in 2017, the USS Gerald R. Ford, CVN-78, is the most advanced aircraft carrier in the U.S. Navy. With a cost of approximately $13 billion, it carries over 75 aircraft and a crew of around 4,500 personnel. Ford introduces the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, replacing steam catapults for faster, more efficient launches. It also features advanced radar, electronic warfare systems, and autonomous operational technologies that reduce crew workload. The ship represents a significant leap in carrier technology, providing enhanced power projection, operational efficiency, and air superiority for the 21st century. USS George H.W. Bush. The USS George H.W. Bush, CVN 77, commissioned in 2009, is the final Nimitz-class carrier built and a nuclear-powered vessel capable of carrying over 90 aircraft with a complement of more than 5,000 personnel. Equipped with cutting-edge radar systems, electronic warfare technology, and air defense capabilities, it supports rapid deployment, global strike missions, and humanitarian operations. Its operational history includes participation in Operation Inherent Resolve and Operation Enduring Freedom, emphasizing its role in maintaining United States naval dominance worldwide. That concludes this focused walkthrough of major American aircraft carrier classes, highlighting their design, technology, and operational history across the decades. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to stay updated with more in-depth explorations of history, technology, and military innovations.